Good morning, all of you. In today's class, we will learn image of extended object formed by plane mirror. Extended object means what? The object which is changing in height, we can say. The object which is extended, right? So, image of extended object formed by plane mirror. Image of extended object formed by plane mirror. So, how it is? Let's see. Now, how it will be actually and what are its properties, let's see. So first I'm taking one mirror here like this. Okay, this is a mirror, you can see in the diagram. And now from this we are having extended object like this. This is the object like this, inclined one. Okay, this is not arrow, this is object. So I'm giving some points here. That is, if suppose this point is A, this one is C, and this one is B. So how the image of this will form, this side, how it will form? The image will form like this. Like this image will form. And this point is what again? A dash. Okay, what is this? A dash. This one is C dash, and this one is B dash. This is what its image. Image of this object is like this, isn't it, right? So did you understand now how image will form of this extended object? Extended means what? The one whose height is changing, right? So let's see what are the properties of this image formation, particularly in case of plane mirror and object is extended, right? So let's see the properties which are very, very important. So see here, properties. What are the properties? Number one, size of extended object is equal to size of extended image. Size of extended object is equal to size of extended image. How it is? Okay, let's see here. This is a mirror. Okay, again this is a mirror. And suppose I am having an object placed over here in front of this mirror, right? This is an object. And this arrow indicates what? This is changing. Its height is changing. Okay. So its image, how it will form? Its image will form like this. Yes or not? So whatever the size is there, you see in both the cases size is same. This is a mirror. Okay. This A and B is object. This A dash and B dash is its image. Yes. Extended object, extended image. So both are having same size. AB is equal to A dash B dash. Shall I write here? That is AB is equal to A dash B dash. That is what the meaning of this first property is. Isn't it right? Clear? Okay, next. Next one. So next property is what? Let's see. Second one. Upright image if placed parallel. You are getting upright image if we have placed anything parallel to it. See here. Upright image if placed parallel. Upright image if placed parallel. How it will be? Okay, let's see here. This property also I am explaining. So here this is a mirror. Okay, mirror is here, and now you are having the object placed like this, like a P shape, we can say. How it will be? Like a P shape. Like this. Okay, like a P shape. So how its image you are getting? Your image is getting like a Q. How you are getting its image? Like a Q. Can you see this? How you are getting? So if this is a point A and this one is point B and this point is C, then how you are getting? This point is going to shift this side. So this is B dash. Yes, this point is going to be here, that is C dash. And this one is what? A dash. So this is what? If you have placed upright like this, upright means like this, then image is like this. Upright image placed parallel to the this mirror, and then you are getting like this. Okay. And next property you see, what is the next property? That is third one. Inverted if placed perpendicular. Inverted if placed perpendicular, means any object if we have placed perpendicular to the plane mirror, then its image will get inverted. How? Perpendicular, correct it. Okay, perpendicular. Right. So here you see again diagram for this also. This is a mirror. Okay, and how we are going to keep now object perpendicular. So here object is like this. Yeah, you see perpendicular to the mirror. If you will see this angle by extending, this is perpendicular. So then its image you will get something like this. How you will get image? Something like this. Right. So this is A. This one is B. This is A. This one is B. And its image you are getting now this time, this is A dash and this one is B dash. Its image. So inverted. This one like this. Right? Upright means what? Upright means what? We have seen this. See here. This is placed parallel, so P will become Q. Yes, and here you see this is perpendicular, then you will get like this image. These are the properties of these images. So let's see some note points regarding this plane mirror, so that whenever they are asking question, you can use direct formula. So note point. So what are the note points which are very important for problem solving? Note the minimum size of plane mirror. First note point. The minimum size of plane mirror required to see the full image of an observer, to see the full image of an observer is half the size of observer, is half the size of observer. What is meaning? Okay, let me tell you. So here this is a mirror. Okay, right? You can see here. And now in front of this mirror, this is the observer. Okay, and the size of this is, how much is size? Let us suppose 6 feet. How much is the size? 6 feet. So if you want to see full image, if image is full in this mirror, then this mirror size should be how much? Half of the size. So mirror size should be how much? 3 feet. Then we can see full image. Then we can see full image in this mirror. Understand what we can do? We can see its full image like this. Something like this. Okay. Understand? Okay. Half of the size. 6 feet mirror size is half. Here you see observer size. Observer size 6 feet. Mirror size yanta. Mirror size should be 3 feet. Should 3 feet to see full image. Now you understood? Is that clear? Understood? So like that it is. Okay. Understand? Next note point. Note down this. Next one, note point. That is second note point. The minimum width of a plane mirror. The minimum width of a plane mirror required for a person required for a person to see complete width of his face, to see complete width of his face is capital D minus D by 2. What is capital D here? Capital D is what? Where D is width of face, width of his face, and small d is distance between his two eyes. Distance between his two eyes. So the minimum width of plane mirror required is the how much? This is width only formula. W is for width, okay? W is width of plane mirror. Width of plane mirror we can say. Is that clear? So this is what the formula which you can use whenever they are asking formulas or problems like this. Okay. So note down this note points and let's move ahead, which is very important topic, that is relation between velocity of object and image. Relation between velocity of object and image, and we will solve one problem also on this model, right? So let's move ahead. So important topic this is. Relation between velocity of object and image. Okay, how this is, let's see. Now you read once this topic name. What is that? Relation between velocity of object and image. So you do one experiment. See, take a plane mirror. Okay, take a plane mirror and take one candle, we can say. Take a candle like this and do one thing. This candle you just lit it candle, right? And you try to move this candle. Try take in a hand and try to move it upwards as well as this side also. So how image is forming or how image is moving this direction as well as this direction, you just observe in your home or at your home. Okay, right? So see, you will understand very nicely how the things are going to change, okay, and how we can find out the velocity also. Okay, got it? Or else sometimes you are having some remote control card and see you just fix the distance in front of that mirror if you have remote control car. And if you are interested, you can make this at home. How you can make? See, take this mirror, and suppose here you are having one vehicle, remote control vehicle. Okay, this is remote control vehicle, something whatever it may be, and you measure this distance. Suppose this is 2 meter are there, 2 meter. You keep 2 meter, and you what you can say, that spring is there. No, you just tighten and leave it. Remote control or even that spring type of vehicles you are getting, or not vehicles, what you can say, that toys, right? So here you see how much this distance. Once you are starting, slowly it should go, slowly it should go. You see distance and how much time it is taking. Calculate this time and distance and find out velocity d by t, and now check this image velocity, is it same or not. Okay, you see that also. But here, although you will get velocity same, sometimes if mirror is fixed, direction is what you check it. Okay, direction is what you check it. If you are going towards mirror, its head and how in image it is forming, at least you understood that, that is enough. Okay, please try it at home. Got it? So let's see next. Now let's start. Now I am taking mirror here like this. This is a mirror. Okay, can you see? This is a mirror. And now I am keeping here object. This is O indicates object, and its image is somewhere here. I is a point object I have considered now. So see, this x is the distance of image with respect to mirror. Xim is what? पहले लिखने दो. Distance of image with respect to mirror. Next one, XOM. XOM is what? Distance of object with respect to mirror. है ना? Next one, YIM. YIM is what? Bolo, distance of image, but along which axis? Y axis. This is along X axis, and this is Z is along Y axis. तो X axis यहाँ पे मैं लिखता हूँ X axis. Okay, this is also X axis. YIM is what? Y axis, along Y axis. So distance of image with respect to mirror, right? And next is Z axis, or first one more we have to take, that is YOM also, है ना? YOM. This is also Y axis only, Y axis, and that is YOM. So distance of object with respect to mirror. Clear? And now along Z axis, similarly, what you are getting? ZIM and ZOM. No need to write, no. Yes, so no need to write here. ZIM and ZOM. Yes, this is what the object is. Now in this case, what happens, already we have learned, if along x-axis is there, in the properties you see here I have mentioned, see this one, this direction inverted is means what? Direction is getting reversed. If you are going like this perpendicular, then its direction is going to reverse. So therefore Shall I write here now what I am writing? See, x I m is equal to minus of x o m if object is placed like this along x-axis. Next one, y I m is equal to y o m along y-axis, and similarly z I m is equal to z o m. Now see, along x-axis only, when you are moving perpendicular to the mirror, then only displacement direction is changing. In other axis it is not going to change. This is what you understood. Is that clear? Now let's differentiate these three equations. So I got first equation like this, x I m is equal to minus x o m. Call this equation number 1. Next I got y I m, that is image distance with respect to mirror along y-axis is same as object with respect to mirror. And third one is ZIM is equal to ZOM, which is also no negative sign. Is that clear? Yes. So this is what we have learned now. And already I told you one property, that only along x-axis it is inverting. That's why we are getting minus sign along x-axis. Now let's differentiate this and let's see what we are getting. On differentiating, what I am doing, see, on differentiating, what we are getting, d dt of xim is equal to minus d dt of xom. This is what displacement, yes or not? So the rate of change of displacement, you are getting velocity. So vim is equal to minus of VOM, and this is along which axis ray? X axis. Therefore, kinda x raskundam. Okay, this is your equation number 4. Similarly, I am writing directly now. Similarly, VIM is equal to, no minus sign here, VOM for y axis. Call this equation number 5. Yes, and VIM is equal to VOM. This is for z axis. So you understand only one thing, that only along x axis its sign is reverse, otherwise in the remaining two axes, either it is y or z, it remains same. Yes or not? Now we got the fourth equation. See here, from equation 4, what I am doing, from equation 4, see here, I got like this, VIM is equal to minus VOM. That implies this VIM is what? Relative velocity of image with respect to mirror. So can I write like this, VI minus VM is equal to minus of VO minus VM, and this is for x-axis. Which axis? X-axis. This is for x-axis, right? Or if I want magnitude, if I will take magnitude of this, phi minus pm is equal to direct what? Po minus pm. This is a magnitude, in magnitude. And this is for all axes, okay? In magnitude for all axes. Similarly, you can write for y and z also, isn't it? This is for x-axis, and you know already VIM is equal to VOM. This is for y, comma VIM is equal to VOM. This is along z. So this already we have finished. So in magnitude for all axis, you are getting Vi minus Vm is equal to V0 minus Vm. So therefore, Vi is equal to V naught. What you are getting, Vi is equal to, means what? Moral of the story, velocity of image is equal to velocity of object in a magnitude. Only exceptional if direction you want, that is only along the x-axis. Okay, that is only along x-axis. And one more note point here, you see the note point. If you want in vector form, if I want VOM bar, obviously you know what is that? VO bar minus VM bar. And if I want VIM bar, then it is equal to what? Vi minus Vm bar. है ना? So this already we have learned in relative velocity in the first year syllabus. Yes, already we have learned this. Okay, so note down. Note down. When I am solving one problem, no, that time you will understand better what type of problem is coming on this. First note down this. Next. So see now what type of problem they are asking on this model. So here is problem. Figure shows a plane mirror a plane mirror and an object, a plane mirror and an object that are moving towards each other, find the velocity of image. Find the velocity of image. How to find the velocity of image in this problem? So let's see first what is the diagram they have given, and then we will solve the problem. So shall I draw here? I think this side will be better. Okay, so let's draw here the given diagram. So I will not change color with the same, because this is given in the problem. Very simple, just you should understand what is and which component you have to take. I will solve this one, don't worry, just go through this. Now see here, this mirror is moving like this. Okay, this mirror is moving like this. 1 minute, let me take little down. This is a mirror here. Okay, concentrate. This type of models are coming in the exam. Okay, and this one is going like this. The mirror is moving, and they have given this direction also. That is angle here. With what angle this is moving? This angle they have given 30, and this mirror is moving with velocity 5 meter per second. So mirror is moving like this, not straight. Okay, now here you are having object. They have given object also here. Got it? And the object is moving like this. Okay, with what angle? This angle they have given as 60 degree, and this velocity is how much? 10 meter per second. And here it is y and x axis, we can say. This is just for representation. They have given this axis also. So that you can understand where is which axis. So here it is y and here it is x. So now you understood from this diagram what? Tell me. This is object, and what he is asking, velocity of image you have to find. What you have to find? Velocity of image. Here is just axis. Now what is given, that we have to see first. What is given? What is a given? So concentrate. Okay, so this is what mirror. They have given two velocities particularly for us. So see here how to solve this. Very simple. First they have given velocity of mirror. They have given, है ना? Velocity of mirror, but that is not along x-axis, not along y-axis. We have to resolve these components. So first what I am doing, I am taking this one. This is a mirror velocity, and this is actual one, 5 meter per second. And then I am resolving with the blue ink. You see here its resolution. Like this. Can you see? Yes. Yes, no. This angle, we know how much this is. 30 degree. This angle is how much? 30 degree. And this one is given as a 5 meter per second. So resolve this. This is what? 5 cos 30. This one is 5 sin 30. This is for what? Mirror velocity. What is this? Mirror velocity components. कुछ doubt? Component नन हो गया है वहां पे, यही कट करो. Yes or not? So did you understand now? Velocity components we have resolved. Got it? Can you see here? This is 5 sin 30 and this is 5 cos 30. Okay, understood. Next. Now they have given this object velocity also. So I am taking this again. This is object. So how it is? Which ink I will take? Let's take green ink so that you will understand difference also. So this is what? Object velocity, and I am resolving now these components along x and y axis. Can you see the diagram? Yes. So I have resolved like this. So this is given as a 10 meter per second. Yes, and this angle is how much? 60. This one is what, ray? 10 cos 60. This one is 10 sin 60. Yes. And this is for which one? This is resolution is for object velocity component. Object velocity components. Okay, understood. Next. Now, this I have resolved because I want only x and y components, not other things. So see, what is my formula first? What is my formula for x-axis? Because I want x and y axis components. Here they have given in the question x and y. So we want one vector. So let's see what I am doing. I am writing along x-axis here. Along, shall I change the ink? Okay. So see here. Along, concentrate along x-axis. What happens along x-axis? We know VOM or VIM is equal to minus of VOM. That implies Vi minus Vm is equal to minus of Vo minus Vm. है ना? कुछ doubt इसमें? No doubt. Understood. Next. This is already we have learned along x-axis. If you want, I will show you. Can you see this one? You see here this one. Tick one. Fourth equation. From this we got this. Okay. So next. Now here you see along x-axis we want some components. So Vi we don't know, we have to find. So this is along x-axis. Heading is what? Along x-axis. So everything is along x-axis. Minus Pm. Velocity of mirror. This is along negative x-axis. We want along positive x-axis. So along positive x-axis what you are getting this component? I am writing here minus 5 cos of 30. You see this component. This is along negative x-axis because this axis we want. So therefore here it is minus 5 cos of 30 is equal to minus this Vivo. Vivo, do you know Vivo? Vivo फोन नहीं रे, इसमें क्या है? Vivo क्या है सर? मोबाइल फोन नहीं, यहाँ पे क्या है? वेलोसिटी ऑफ ऑब्जेक्ट. तो Vivo कितना है? See here, this is what? 10 cos of 30. Yes, so this minus as it is, and this Vivo I am writing 10 cos of 30 minus Vm कितना है? Velocity of mirror. Velocity of mirror again you see here. This is this component that is also along negative x-axis. Negative x-axis means this one again. What you are getting here? This is also minus cos 5 है ना for this one. Yes, got it. है ना? Already we have taken on this. So you keep it here minus of minus 5 cos of 30. Already we have taken, and this close the bracket. So now how much you are getting here? Vi plus 5. This cos 30 is how much? 1 by 2. Cos 30 1 by 2 नहीं होता. Cos 30 root 3 by 2. 1 minute. Wait. Root 3 by 2 करो इसको. How much? Root 3 by 2. This is not 60. So this is root 3 by 2. Yes or not? Here I think Vivo cos 60 we should take, no? Yes. Here it is. Change करो. 1 minute. Here it is 60 करो इसमें, है ना? ये ऑब्जेक्ट का है ना? देखो ऑब्जेक्ट का रिजोल्यूशन here ग्रीन वाला. Yes. So here you take 60. Okay. Like this. Now it is okay. Change करो. This is root 3 by 2 cos 30 value is equal to minus this minus and this 10 cos 60. Now this is 10 cos 60 is 1 by 2 minus again plus. Here it is 5 cos 30. So 5 again root 3 by 2 है ना? 5 root 3 by 2. Check करो एक बार. Yes, is it everything good? Check करो. Everything is right now. Pi plus 5 root 3 by 2 is equal to minus of 10 into 1 by 2 plus 5 root 3 by 2. This is cos 30 root 3 by 2 cos 60 1 by 2 minus plus, and this minus also plus. I think it is right now. Okay, let's move ahead. Next, now what we got like this. Vi, you know, Vi plus this 5 root 3 by 2 is equal to You see here, this 2 and this 10 I am cancelling. This is 5. Okay, so I am getting like this here, minus common 5 plus 5 root 3 by 2. Okay, right? So now this I am transferring here because I want vi value. So vi is equal to this transferred there. So this is first here minus 5. Okay, then this is also minus 5 root 3 by 2. This just multiplied first minus, and this plus I have transferred. This is also again minus 5 root 3 by 2. So this is equal to minus 5 minus this and this. How much? 10 root 3 by 2. This is your vi. You got velocity of image. So this 2 and this will get cancelled, and therefore vi is equal to minus 5. I am taking common from this. What we are getting? 1 plus root 3. Root 3. This is along x-axis. This is for which axis? X-axis. Is for x-axis. And therefore vi is equal to minus 5 1 plus root 3 I cap. Okay, clear? This we got component along the x-axis. Okay, okay, okay. Next, now along y-axis, what happens? Along y-axis, along y-axis, you know, along y-axis there is no change in velocity of object is equal to velocity of image. Okay, so therefore whatever the velocity of object is there along y-axis is equal to velocity of image along y-axis. Therefore you see in the diagram here, along y-axis what you are having, the velocity of object, this one है ना, 10 sine of 60. This velocity of object, this is object, no, o means object. This is for mirror, m for mirror, you can note down in the diagram. So along y-axis what you are having, this y-axis, you see this y-axis and this one, you are having this velocity है ना, 10 sine 60. So this is common, and therefore phi of image along y-axis is equal to 10 sine of 60. That is equal to 10 sine 60, how much? Root 3 by 2, and this is along j cap. So therefore this is how much you are getting? 5 root 3 j cap. 5 root 3 j cap. This is what velocity of image with respect to mirror, right? Along y axis. Okay, so you don't write here mirror. Okay, this is just what we can say, velocity of image along y axis you write. No need of this m here, because it doesn't matter even you are taking with respect to mirror here, because this is along y axis, it remains same. Just you write phi I y, you write phi I y, because this is along y axis. And therefore if you want, this is along x axis, so if you want you can write x also, not an issue. So therefore complete velocity you want, so velocity of image, therefore velocity of image phi I is equal to this phi I x plus this phi I y. So therefore velocity of image is equal to what we are getting, this you keep here, minus 5 1 plus root 3 I cap plus this one, how much? 5 root 3 j cap. Yes, is what your answer is. Okay, so try to do yourself, and let's stop here. Enjoy the day.